Hello, everybody. How are you doing? So sorry I'm late. I was getting ready to go live, and I cut myself off all the time, but I have two computers right now, an old computer in my studio that I just kind of keep in here for references, things like that, and my new computer. And I was too lazy to go get my new computer, so I booted up my old computer, and I was like, oh, I'll just do live on here. And it like rebooted on me like 3 times. So I was like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to go get my new computer, set it up. So that's why I'm late. It just took a long time. Technology. How is everybody doing? Oh my goodness. I haven't been live in a while, except for doing the little episode with my husband last Tuesday. I have been enjoying some time off, so it's been so hard to get back into working since the holidays, but this week has been good. I've been back at it, back in my studio, just working at it. Got a lot of things planned for 2020, so I'm really excited, and missed you guys. I hope everybody had a fantastic New Year and holiday. Did anybody do resolutions, New Year's? I usually don't. I'll focus on like a word or maybe a phrase to kind of keep me set for the year and this year's focus. So I'm eliminating a lot of extra things in my life that I don't need so I can focus more on my art and my drawing. I actually want to focus on my craft. But I'm curious if anybody has any resolutions they did and how you're doing now. So they say that people who set their resolutions only go like the first, I think till the January 11th or 12th or something like that. So I was just curious if anybody's still sticking with what they said they were going to do, or have you had to do like a reset, which is fine too. We all have to do that sometime. I'm just going to drop an emoji because I want to see if I get comments. For some reason, my thing does not always work right. So, all right, so let's get started. Okay, so I've got a little list here to kind of keep me on track. One of my things this year, too, with focus is trying to keep my lives shorter, at least 15 minutes or less. So let's rock and roll. I have a little rant first. Guys, tell me if I'm the only one. Okay, so I guess it's good and bad. But what is with the fundraisers for birthdays on Facebook? Oh, my God, this drives me crazy. And on one hand, it's nice because, right, we're getting people to be aware of fundraisers and whatnot, and people will donate. On the other hand, I am like bombarded daily with people's birthday fundraisers. And what kills me is these are adults, right? And I'm not trying to knock anybody who's done this, but I just don't do things for grown-ass adults on their birthdays. I don't know. It's like a kid thing to me. And my anywhere I donate, like I've already got my things that I donate to all year. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I woke up this morning. Maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but I opened my Facebook and there's like 4 birthday fundraisers for people who are in like their 50s and 60s. I feel like it's like going to a birthday party and for somebody like a surprise birthday party for an adult, and you're expected to bring a gift, which is so bizarre to me because it's like we have everything we need. We're all set. There's no reason why I need to buy you a gift. Like if you want my company, great. But like I said, I guess it's good. It does make people aware. It does get some fundraisers, some extra cash. But oh my God, it just kind of drives me nuts. I don't know why. It just rubs me the wrong way. That's my little mini rant. I must be all alone on that because I am not seeing any comments. So I'll just stop talking about it. But you be rest assured that on my birthday, I will not be doing a fundraiser. So you will not be bombarded by fundraiser requests from me. Yeah, right? And if anything, maybe it'll be a fundraiser for myself. I could use some money. Newsletter. Oh, you guys, I'm releasing 2 new limited editions this month. So this is my cat, Midnight. So if you want to be one of the first ones to have an opportunity to grab a limited edition, throw down your email or an emoji and I will get you on my newsletter email list. I am not really promoting a lot of discounts or freebies or first dibs in my Facebook anymore or on my Instagram. I'm giving it all through my newsletter because I want to give back to the people on my newsletter. They have been supporting me. They're always there for me. And I feel like I kind of owe them that. So just drop me a little emoji or message me or whatever. Say, hey, I'd like to get on your newsletter. And that way, anytime I have discounts or anything, you'll be one of the first to get them. These two new limited editions I'm releasing are two paintings that I did do in 2019. But I am releasing them this month. They haven't been for sale yet. The originals sold, and I'm very excited about them. Everything I do this year is going to be limited editions from now on. I may have one or two open editions, but I'm kind of veering away from that now. I'm trying to focus more on quality than quantity. So I want to give you guys something that you can have and that will hopefully down the road is going to be of value to you, aside from the fact of just enjoying the painting. So I'm trying to make those opportunities available. So that's coming this month. I'm going to be releasing those probably next week. They're going to be limited to probably 20 editions for each painting. So only 20 prints will be available for the lifetime of that. That's it. They are going to be about 11 by 14 size. They'll be matted to a 16 by 20 if you want them matted. They are signed and numbered, and each one comes with a certificate of authenticity. And they are done on they have archival inks, and they are done on archival paper. So they should last for a very, very long time. Very excited about that. Along the lines of that, my website has been completely revamped. So I have taken down everything from 2019, and I'm only, or previous, and I'm only putting up the products that I'm creating moving forward, just so that everything's kept fresh and new and fun. So I'm trying not to, try and move forward the best I can. Again, trying to give you guys quality rather than quantity. So all my old stuff is no longer available. Hi, Paul. Hi, Francisco. How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing really good. Oh, and if you haven't had a chance, jump on my Brush Baby group. We are going to be doing, I'm going to be releasing new Brush Babies, but I've just been working on this little guy. Isn't he cute? He's going to be, I've been sketching him out, trying to figure out different ways that I want him. It's going to be a Valentine's night. Well, it's going to be for Valentine's Day. It's a painting that you can do for someone you love for Valentine's Day. It's going to be a PJ paint party that I'm going to do online in my Brush Baby group. So you'll have the opportunity to join that, get the line drawing released to you on paper. I'm going to mail them all out, so I'm going to post that probably within the next week. And then I will get all the mailings out to everybody who's joined the group. I think it's going to cost about $20. And there will be a night that we all jump on a Zoom call, which I'll have all the instructions on how to do that. And I'm going to paint with you live. So you will be able to do your painting along with me in your home, in your jammies, with your wine or your coffee or friends and family. And you can paint with me live. And when we're done, you'll have a little card that you can give to somebody, a painting that you can either frame or give it to them in a little plastic protective sleeve. So it's going to be super fun. So if you're not on that, jump on. If you want more information, just reach out to me. I will get that to you. Okay, so now let's get into Friday Fun Tips. So what I've decided to show you today is a very simple technique for lettering. I'm not somebody who does a lot of lettering. That's not my art form. But I have been in situations, because I'm an artist, I'm often asked, hey, can you help us letter a chalkboard? Or, sorry, my dog. Or letter a banner. Like, can you just help us out with that? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. One of the things I'm really not good at is measuring and spacing. Like, when people hand letter signs and stuff, they get into all kinds of measurements. I'm just not good at it. I don't really have the time for it. So I keep it simple. So say somebody wants you, or you want to just do a simple welcome banner. Okay. And you've got this sheet of paper. Oh, they're in my hair. I forget. I put my pencils and stuff in my hair so I don't lose them, and then I forget that they're there. I've actually gone to the store with them like tied up in my hair and forgotten about them. So you just take any ruler. We're not going to measure though. Take your banner or your sheet of paper. I just have a little piece of trace here with me, and I just drew a line across because that's where I'm going to letter the welcome letters. So I do want a baseline. You could do a top to it too if you want to make sure they're all the same height. But usually when I freehand, I don't worry about it too much. To find the center of my paper or banner, you go back to old school, right? Where you do the ruler on the corners. So let me show you. So I'm going to lay this down. Let me pull this forward. Okay. Okay, you guys should be able to see that. Let me get some light on it. You may not be able to see it without the light. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, so you're going to, you get your line down like that. And then I just go, sorry, hang on one second. There we go. Okay, so I just go corner to corner to kind of find my middle. And this is just kind of loosey-goosey. I'm not super worried about being, you know, if I were doing a professional sign or something like that for somebody, which I have, I've had to paint signs and stuff, I would definitely sit down and measure everything. But because this is just something like, say, for a school function or whatever you want to do, right? Just do corner to corner and kind of find your center. So there's my center right here. So I can draw my line there, my line across to give me the bottom of where I'm going to put my welcome. And again, this paper was just torn, so it's not measured out correctly or anything like that. Okay, so now I've got a spot to start. The best way to do lettering, like to figure out, you ever do that where you start with like welcome, and you maybe start over here, and you write it all out, and then you have this big space on this side? Well, the best way to do this is figure out how many letters are in your words. So with welcome, we'll just write it out. Odd numbers are great because you can figure out the center. So this one has 7 letters. So on my 7th letter, my middle letter is my C. Okay, so I'm going to start in the center of my thing with the C. So I'm going to go ahead and put a C right in the middle. So there, I've got the C. Then I can build from that point on each side. And as long as I keep my letters about the same size, the same width, again, you can actually measure it out if you want. I should have, when I'm done, I should have enough on this side and enough gap on this side that it looks centered on my product, okay? So let's just do that. So then we have an L. We'll put the L there. We have the E. And so we're just working backwards, and then our W. So I'm trying to keep the spacing about the same. Okay, and then over here, I can put my O, the M, and then put my E. And then, so when I look at this, this is pretty good. This is pretty even on this side, and this is pretty even on this side. So that's pretty centered. So it's a very, very simple way to kind of figure out how you're going to lay out your sign or your banner. You always start in the center. It's almost like when you're doing a tiling job. If you've ever done that, you start in the middle and work your way out. So then I can, from here, so say I want to say welcome to, right, to the party. So I would draw a center line down to figure out where my middle letters are going to line up, and then I would just continue. So if I have on this line, if I have welcome to, I'm going to draw my next line down. And because it's 2 words, I know the space is the center. So my T would go here, and my O would go here. So to kind of keep it all centered. So say to home. Let's say to home. So when you have a word that's got all evens, you pick the center 2 letters, just like we did here, and do it that way. So if I say for home, we have H-O-M-E. M-E. These two are my center. So my center space here is what I'm going to work off of to build that. So I would put my O here and my M here and my E. And then my H. See, look at that. It's pretty centered without doing any measuring or anything like that. So very, very simple way to do your lettering. I'm going to bring you guys back up. Hello, hello, and I'll show you. Very simple way to kind of do that. Let me put a white back on this because it's trace paper. You can't really see it. See? So see how that lines up? Very easy way to do it. And then you just erase all your guidelines. Do it in pencil and then ink it when you're done. Or if you're doing it in chalk, chalk's even better if you're doing like a chalkboard, because then you just erase the chalk parts that you don't want. So super, super simple way to do that. I hope that was helpful. It has come in so handy for me so many times. If you're doing a birthday card, hi Tony. If you're doing banners, anything, artwork, it's just a super easy way to line something up and build off of it. One last quick tip for all your mamas and papas out there. I don't know if you remember, but I talked about briefly maybe a month ago about how I was sick and tired. We have my husband and I and a teenager, and dishes pile up on our counter, and it's like absolutely insane. And we have a dishwasher, but nobody rinses the dishes and puts them in the dishwasher. It drives me crazy. So my husband one day, after like a weekend of like this mass amount of dishes that were on our counter, he's like, you know what we should do? We should get color coordinated dishes. We each have a set, and you're responsible for cleaning that set of dishes. Well, that was about a month or two ago. And I got to tell you, it's been amazing. So let me show you. So this is my color. I get blue. So even our silverware, we have mugs that match, silverware, we each get a bowl, a little plate, a big plate, fork, spoon, knife, steak knife. I was able to get everything on Amazon that coordinated. And then like my son, he's got red, he's 12. You use your stuff, and when you're done, you wash it and put it away. And if you don't, when the next meal's prepared or you want something, we put all our other dishes in storage. So not really in storage. They're packed in a closet in another room. So if we have guests and stuff, of course, we still have dishes that we can use. But it keeps us from just grabbing another dish rather than sitting down, taking the second to wash our dishes. We would just grab another dish and dirty it. This has worked out so much better. And whoop, my dog tried to jump in my chair. And if you don't wash your own dishes, then next dinner, you have to either wash them or you don't eat, basically. It's been brilliant, honestly. I think every mother and father who has teenagers in the house should do this. It's awesome. It has worked so well. I even went as far now, I've got laundry baskets. We each have our own, we have 2 laundry baskets. We have one for dirty clothes and one for clean. And now you are responsible for your own laundry. You have to wash it, you have to dry it, you have to fold it and put it away. We don't touch each other's laundry. It has cut back so much. Those 2 chores were so time consuming. Laundry and dishes. I know it doesn't seem like it, but they are for us. They were so time consuming. It got to the point where I didn't want to cook anymore because it's like I have to clean up the kitchen in order to cook. This has cut back on all of that. It's been amazing. My 12-year-old at first he was like, oh, this is great. He's slipped up a couple times, but he's learning. Like, oh, well, the other day we went to have dinner and I'm like, I don't know where your dishes are. So he's like, oh, I didn't wash them. So he went in the kitchen, he washed them and brought them to the table. So it's been great for accountability, responsibility, and just keeping the household chores down. They are no longer all mine. So it's been so easy. So try it out. See what you guys think. My mom comes over and she's like, well, what color am I? I'm like, you aren't a color. And I make her wash her own stuff. I'm like, you can do this. You have coffee. You can wash. I wouldn't do that with my friends and stuff, but I definitely make my mom. It's pretty funny. But yeah, try it out. You're going to love it. So I'm going to go. I'm going to jump off. I got lots of work to do. Isn't she adorable? My doggie is adorable. Chloe, say hello. This is my poppers. She works with me every day. She gives me kisses. She's my bestie friend. So's my other dog, but she's not on camera. I don't know where she is. So everybody, I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic day. If you do the dish thing or the laundry basket thing, let me know how it goes. You got to give it some time, though. It takes a little while for everyone to get used to it. But, man, it's been awesome. I wish I would have done this when my other two were teenagers. It would have really helped me out. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.